Hey, Wembo World Entertainment, and you can see the headline here. The Batman Part 2 star Sebastian Stan says he plays many roles in Matt Reeves' sequel. Now, of course, the speculation is that he's going to be playing Two-Face, but then there's other things where it's like, well, is he actually going to be Two-Face? Could they flip it and have Scarlett Johansson play Two-Face as the wife of Harvey Dent, Gilda, and all this type of stuff? Now the speculation, and it makes sense as well, is that maybe, just maybe, he's not actually playing Harvey Dent, and he's actually playing Tommy Elliott, aka Hush. So, this could be interesting, especially if we're to believe that Scarlett Johansson may in fact be Two-Face in the movie, or the Holiday Killer. It's going to be interesting. Let's have a look at this article, because this is funny, because Jeff Snyder says one thing, Deadline is the one who tries to paint it as he's playing Two-Face, while Sebastian Stan doesn't actually reveal who he's playing. You'll see what we mean here, so let's dive into this. So, last week, the Batman Part 2 director Matt Reeves officially announced the main cast for the long-awaited sequel on social media. The filmmaker confirmed that Robert Pattinson, Jeffrey Wright, Andy Serkis, Colin Farrell, Jamie, I think it is, Lawson, and Gil Perez Abraham will reprise their roles alongside new cast members Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Charles Dance, Sebastian Coach, or Cooch, however you pronounce that, and Brian Tyree Henry. Reeves did not reveal the characters Gotham City's new additions will play, but we have been led to believe that Stan has been cast as Harvey Dent / Two-Face, Johansson as his wife Gilda, and Dance as his father Christopher. Rumours soon circulated that this may not be the case. However, as the Hot Mike's Jeff Snyder said, he'd heard that Stan is playing a different villain entirely, while Dance has been cast as the father of Johansson's character. Now, Stan appears to have left little doubt that he will indeed play Harvey Dent and Two-Face in the movie. Now, before we go on, I want you to keep this line in mind. Because this is from the article, and yet the article itself flips the switch down here after we see this deadline. So it's like, Stan appears to have left little doubt. So that's not what they say after this part. So while speaking to Deadline, the Thunderbolts actor confirms that he will play many roles in this one, where he said, and this part here is his thing, everything else here is from Deadline. So Stan said, I'm excited, I'm nervous, and trying to keep surprising myself. This is what Deadline then said. He says of taking on Two-Face and working with the hair and makeup teams who have devised how his disfigurement will look. So that is them saying that he is going to be Two-Face, where, as you can see here, this is the other part. It's worth noting that Stan doesn't actually mention the character himself, and there's speculation that this dual role could actually be Tommy Elliott and his masked alter ego Hush. Could this all be an attempt at misdirection from the trades? So, as you can see, right here, they say Stan appears to have left no doubt that he's playing Harvey Dent. Down here, it's worth noting Stan doesn't actually mention the character himself, and that he could be playing Tommy Elliott. All he said here was that he's excited and nervous and wants to surprise himself. Deadline then say, taking on the role of Two-Face and working with the hair and makeup for the disfigurement and stuff. Where in any of it did he say anything about hair, makeup, and actually playing Two-Face? Because, as you can see, this part says he doesn't actually mention Two-Face at all. So it is this thing of, is he actually playing Two-Face, or is he actually going to be someone completely different? like a Tommy Elliot and Hush, because they've been setting Hush up since the first movie and stuff. So it even says here, though plot details for the Batman Part 2 are still under wraps, we have been able to piece together a few things based on casting details and comments from Reeves and others involved with the film. Some fans have grown concerned that the sequel may rehash too many plot points of Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight, blah blah blah. We've heard all of that before, but yeah, everything was leading to the fact that he was going to be playing Harvey Dent, and everything that was coming out and being said was seemingly indicating that yes, he is playing Harvey Dent. Sebastian Stan has now done this interview and has not mentioned, at least from what this article puts in, that he's playing Harvey Dent. In fact, it sounds like he doesn't mention who he's playing at all. And now the pushback is, well, is he playing Harvey Dent or is he playing someone completely different? So you have Deadline saying he's playing Harvey Dent. You have Jeff Snyder saying he's playing someone completely different, although doesn't name who. There's still speculation of, is Hush going to be in this movie? Doesn't necessarily mean Sebastian Stan would be Hush, but could Hush be a part of this movie? We don't know. And it is interesting that these people have been cast in this and they haven't actually confirmed 100% who they're actually playing. We've been going off of rumours and what apparently the casting call was for, which was for Harvey Dent, Gilda Dent, and Christopher Dent, the father. And it's just one of these, like, who are they playing? And, like, why don't you just give the names? I suppose if you were to come out and say, well, he's playing Tommy Elliot, immediately everyone goes, Hush. If he turns around and says, well, he's absolutely playing Harvey Dent, everyone's going to go, Two-Face. It's one of these, like, they're damned if they do and they're damned if they don't announce who they're playing. It's very interesting. Obviously, you're not going to be able to hide this forever. You are going to have to, at one stage, tell us who exactly these people are playing. But it's his statement of many roles, which I think is the interesting part, because many roles doesn't really lean into Two-Face, because that would be a dual personality more so than anything. It's like I'm playing this loving husband, this attorney general, all of this stuff, and I'm the top lawyer, and you know, I have everybody's best interest at heart and stuff like this until this incident happens, and then I become corrupted and evil and hateful and spiteful and vengeful and stuff like that. That's a dual role. Many roles would mean like your psyche is possibly completely breaking, and we know Tommy Elliot really does kind of have that mind-breaking element to him, you know, where he almost starts mimicking Bruce Wayne and stuff like that. So it is very interesting to see what he's going to be playing in this. It's just the fact that we're all leaning towards Harvey Dent and Two-Face, but it's his statement now saying he's going to be playing many roles. It's going to be interesting, but what do you guys think? Who do you think he's actually playing? Do you think this could be a misdirect and he is actually playing Tommy Elliot, aka Hush, in this movie? Or do you think, nah, he is definitely just Harvey Dent and Two-Face? Do let me know. And with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and all that good stuff. Cheers, and I shall catch you in the next one.